Hello and welcome. This is Tanya Brown, your spiritual business coach, and today I am really excited because I'm going to share with you my private Facebook group. Now, this may sound like, private Facebook group. I'm excited about this because I've worked with literally hundreds of clients all around the world, and they've all said the same thing to me. They need or want a group of like minded individuals. Now, just to go back for a minute, because you're probably saying to yourself, like minded individuals, there's so many out there. My niche is a bit more specific. I am a psychic, and as a psychic, it's like somebody whispering the answers in my ear. As a clairvoyant, I get images. Now, growing up, I just assumed all kids had imaginary friends because I constantly had a running dialogue going on in my head that was never coming from me. It was directed at me. It was more of a parental tone, telling me what to do and what not to do. It wasn't until I got a little older that I realized that the voices were never of a friendly tone. It was more of a parental tone. But here's the thing, there's so many of you out there that I've connected through with my business, through doing readings and group events, that you're the same in various ways. You've been visited by spirit, um, in your sleep. You've had dreams that come true. I had one client, when her father passed, it opened her eye and she was able to communicate with him. And that's not so unusual. And that was the whole idea behind this private Facebook group. And it's called Spiritually Inclined because everything is spiritual. From trying to connect with your spirit guides, um, trying to connect with your intuition, trying to tap into your gifts, discover what they are. That's what the purpose of the group is, to just connect you with like-minded individuals. There's going to be a ton of courses and programs that we're going to be doing that are going to help you use your inner gift. So many of us, you may say to yourself, well, I'm not psychic or clairvoyant. Okay, you know what? I said the same thing, or would have said the same thing a gazillion years ago. I just thought all my aspects were lucky or coincidence or just random. I remembered going to a raffle and knowing that I won, and I had no specific reason as to why I felt that way. I just knew that that was what I felt inherently. I was talking to a gentleman a couple weeks ago, same thing, and that's the thing I love about what I do. My clients are not who you think they would look like, and maybe I'm not who you think I would look like either. When you say psychic and clairvoyant, maybe my image doesn't immediately pop up to you. But same thing when with my clients, they are never who you would think would be spiritually inclined or interested in this. Um, what I will say that they're a good percentage of them about self development. A lot of them are self aware, and a lot of them are highly intuitive. And that's their superpower, that's their gift. And honestly, that's one of the ways this starts. You start off feeling like you're, very insightful, very intuitive, and then certain hits, and this gentleman was saying the same thing. He was getting hits, and when I say hits, it's like feelings, emotions, uh, specific feelings regarding a situation. He was getting hits regarding various things, and he was very accurate. He just thought that was random or coincidence. But here's why, again, I'm so excited, because I love the idea, because I was able to, and if you know my story, I'll feel free to share it again here. I never felt that I could be a psychic or clairvoyant. I never saw anybody who looked like me. And let's just stretch that out. I'm not talking physicality. That is one thing, but I didn't see anybody who received the information the way I do. So I never thought it was could be possible for me. That's why I just brushed my gifts off as being random. But I remembered, I would see on TV all the time these psychics that just randomly walk down the street and, hey, your mother, hey, your sister's here. That was never me. That being said, I'm not a medium. But I've, gotten massages and, you know, because of the touch, I was able to connect with somebody. And I thought that was random or coincidence. And I'll never forget, it was a physical therapist. And I saw an image of this kid that looked like a cherub, curly blonde hair, blue eyes. And I asked her, I said, "Oh, do you have kids?" She was like, "No." Okay, I thought I was wrong. A week later, who pops into who's in there getting a physical therapy but this kid that I saw in my head a week prior. So my point is, this I wanted to facilitate a group in which it would be no judgment, open to and allow you to actually test your gift. And going back to the story that I didn't finish because I cut myself off so much, because I didn't feel like there was anybody who had anything similar to me in terms of this gift or this thing that I had. It wasn't until I went to a past life regression event and inadvertently ended up doing a reading on a stranger. That opened up the whole floodgates for me. On the way home, I formulated a plan, and in my plan, I connected with women. I reached out to one of the business groups that I belong to, which I'm very grateful for, and because of this, I just shared the story of how I randomly, at an event, a workshop, did a reading on a stranger that was so accurate that the woman would not leave my side. She was basically hanging out by my side for the entirety of the event. We went to lunch afterwards. But my point being, because of the the kindness of the groups that I belong to, when I shared the story and said, "Who wants a free reading?" everybody raised their hand. So for a month, I was literally doing readings all around the world. And I love the fact that they were so kind with their time and their energy, because again, it was free. But people's time is very valuable. So they were able to gift me their time to help me figure out how this works. And that is my mindset for starting this group, Spiritually Inclined, because I want you to also have a safe space of like-minded individuals who are non-judgmental. That's one of the things that I love about the group readings and bookings that I do. And I'm actually going to put the link below just to help you. I speak to clients all around the world on a daily, weekly basis. And the thing I love about this is just the fact that it's a safe space. It's a safe space for you to ask questions. It's a safe space for you to get answers. And I'm transferring that also into my private Facebook group because I was lucky enough to be welcomed into a group of women who helped me by allowing me to just do a free reading on them, not knowing if I was just full of crap or not. But coming out on the other side, I was able to see how I was receiving this information, what it felt like, what it looked like. And then the only way my confidence grew was validation. And I mean in terms of I could tell you X is going to happen, but until you say, okay, that did happen, or you verify something that I said, I was just flying blind. So this group gave me so much support and allowed me to sink or swim with no judgment. So that's the thing that I want to give you the opportunity to do as well. This is, again, Spiritually Inclined. It's free to join. We are going to have free calls, free groups, a lot of just fun. That's all. We're just going to have a lot of fun in a safe environment. So I'd love to see you on the other side. And that's it. Take care. This is Tanya with your spiritual business coach. And I know you're watching this on YouTube, I would love for you to like this because it helps my algorithm. And don't forget to share it with your friends who would love to be a part of such a program. Again, there's no cost to enter. Just open minds, open hearts, and that's all. And don't forget to put in the comments section. I would love to hear why you're joining. If there's any gifts that you're bringing to it, anything you want to explore, I'd love to hear that in the comments section because I love hanging out there. So again, this is Tanya Brown, your spiritual business coach, and see you on the next video.